Ready? Bruh.
Let's do it.
Alright guys, we are back for Bridgerton episode 2 season 1.
In matching onesies, might we add.
And they got the feats.
Woo!
So we are super excited to hop in because like last time it ended with a little bit of drama. How did episode 1 end?
So episode 1 ended with Daphne, our main character, and the Duke of Hastings coming together to devise a plan, or a scheme rather, that they're going to get together. So it was a mutually beneficial plan. So it benefits Daphne because Miss Whistledown was throwing her all the way under the bus and throwing major shade that she was this unwanted woman. So now she's wanted by the Duke of Hastings, and so other suitors are wanted, and other suitors are wanting her. And for the Duke of Hastings, it's beneficial because now all the mamas and they thirsty daughters is out of his face.
True. So, and Daphne gave Lord Farquaad, that's his new name. We started with Catherine Maloney, but now I'm calling him Lord Farquaad. She gave him the little 1-2. So we get to see what happened after they appeared as a couple. Let's get into it. So before we hop in, if this is your first time here, don't forget to like and comment.
And subscribe.
And subscribe, because we're going to do this whole journey through season 1 of Bridgerton. And it's always great to have family on a journey. So join the community, because there's a lot of us and we want more. Alright, this episode is called Shock and Delight. Is this a flashback or something?
Push! Yes, yes.
Oh, it's a flash forward. That's Marina, right?
No, because she had a more rounder face, I thought.
Your Grace, someone must tell me something.
This might be the Duke of Hastings' mom, because he's black.
I am going in, Your Grace.
No place for a lady in there.
Someone must be with her. If not her husband, then...
No place for a lady? Really?
Duchess of Hastings, yeah, so this is the Duke's dad. Oh, does she die in childbirth?
If I would long last to have a son.
Forceps.
Not forceps.
Are those bad?
See the head?
It crushes the bits like a heaven.
Tell me.
Raise your grace.
Yes.
Push.
Push, Your Grace. Push.
What is it?
Ooh. I bet she would love it.
Oh, if you don't stop yelling.
This is a boy, Your Grace.
She's having a whole daggone baby.
I know, that was rude of him.
This time for women was not great.
Give that woman an epidural.
Oh, look at the little chocolate baby. The little chocolate drop. Ooh,
I feel like she's about to die. She's gonna hemorrhage or something.
the way that blood was looking.
Yeah.
These wigs are wearing me out.
Especially on black folks.
I have a son.
You see, you don't even care about your wife. Just take them. Just let people breathe on them. It's COVID. Back up.
Is that like her sister?
Son.
Oh, I think she's gonna die. There it is.
Yep, she's going.
No.
Doctor.
So Sarah was in.
Too much
Ooh.
blood.
Yeah, she hemorrhaged. She's gone.
It's because that man had her pushing on
Perfect
her.
son. Simon Arthur Henry Fitzranulph Bassett.
Oh,
Wow.
Next Duke of Hastings.
Fitzranulph.
That name. Wow. Okay. So we know a little bit of history.
Mm-hmm.
Grace.
Thank goodness.
Ooh, that
There will
bathwater
forever be
dirty.
just 2 words that come to this author's mind the morning after any good party: shock and delight. Well, dear
That's
reader,
her.
the scandalous accounts from last night's soiree at Vauxhall are quite
Oh, that's the
shocking
queen.
and delightful indeed.
It has arrived, Your Majesty. At once.
Oh,
At once.
Emerging phoenix-like from the ashes of irrelevance is
Ooh,
one
the queen
Miss
got her body all
Daphne
rocked up.
Stop. Gross.
This debutante was seen dancing not once, but twice with the season's most eligible and most uncatchable rake, the
To
Duke
call
of
men
Hastings.
rakes.
Where are you going so early, Your Grace?
Oh,
Promenade.
he's a little tart too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is that the soprano that old boy used to be with? Or do they all just look alike?
Yeah.
It's
She
the
prob-
makeup and the hair. A lot of them look alike.
She's a woman of the night.
The Duke rarely trees.
She looks
Daphne
like
will
Eartha
not
Kitt.
really be in society.
does.
She will be leading it.
Expensive ones.
If you
Expensive.
were truly courting me, you'd buy out every florist in town.
If I were truly courting you, I would not need flowers. Only 5 minutes alone with you in a drawing room.
Oh,
It's the confidence for me.
Not me.
you didn't mean it?
What's your grace?
Very well, Bridget.
Know about what happened.
Willy Wonka over here.
He probably got the gold
You did
ticket.
nothing wrong.
No, it was the flirty smile for me. You saw that?
What y'all whispering about? Oh, it's not catching. You can catch it.
That is contagious.
So Daphne may be in love. Oh,
I know someone. With child.
Oh, Penelope, the gossip.
Your mama? She's not advanced in age? I suppose your father should still
She
want
can't
to
hold
divorce you.
water.
My mama.
How did she become a child if she's not married?
Girl,
We'll find out.
Jimmy how?
Must. Otherwise, how can we make sure it never happens to us? We have accomplishments to acquire.
Wait, do they actually think that they can catch a baby?
No, I think back in this day they weren't very informed until you got married.
How does a lady come to be with child?
Eloise got problems.
Are they younger than I think?
Whatever are you talking about?
Apparently, it's not even a requirement. Eloise, that is more than enough.
Apparently, it's not even a requirement.
Daphne, please, you were playing so lovely. Please do go on.
No, I just think they're not.
I take it the two of you.
Educated.
No?
Do not look at me. Have you ever visited
Yeah.
a farm? No.
Oh, I do hope the two of you are not encouraging improper topics of
See,
conversation.
you don't talk about it. It's improper.
We were just heading off to
Wow.
take our sticks out.
Colin Bridgerton.
Around a fence.
It just took me a second what he was saying.
Somebody's
Oh, a little
feeling
vanity?
herself. Yeah. Pride comes before the fall, daughter. Don't fall
Could you
too far.
imagine having a job to stand on the back of someone else's coach?
Absolutely not. Ooh, he is a trip. He looked like he wore tighty whities. It's problem is problem.
When you
Tight
said
and
you'd be
white.
taking me to your family this morning, I expected to be the only one present. I wore my satin knee breeches for the occasion.
Whew, not the knee breeches.
Satin. Lord Farquaad is not happy. Ooh, no, you're not the only one.
If I have.
Have I proposed to
I cannot
anybody?
imagine a greater show of disrespect than promising me to Nigel Burbrook.
Anthony, tell me you did not.
Here's a fine choice. I look at you.
You promised your sister to that man.
Not well enough, apparently.
Daphne has charmed a duke, Anthony. You must know that changes
don't even have
everything.
all this vision.
This little rebellion is to do with Hastings.
Oh,
Promenade is a verb. Promenaded?
apparently.
Is not a serious suitor.
Sheesh. How come he's not bleeding?
Exactly. There's no way, especially that sound effect.
Mind you have a
Right.
word?
That was real.
Oh, got you.
He's 4 years old. He should be able to speak.
He is quite advanced in his letters, more so than any child I have taught.
He looked like little Jaden Smith in Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Stuttering. Is he having asthma
He's
attack?
an imbecile.
Your Grace.
He is an idiot!
Wow.
That's why your bottom row teeth ain't
Get
straight.
him out of my sight. This
Get out
boy
of
is
here.
dead to me.
Woo!
That man is evil. He is evil.
You know, I mean, that little boy is like, what, 4? All right, what's going on with you, Marina? I need to know your story. 'Cause
Yeah.
You've been missing.
Who's her back around?
She
Penelope.
wants some tea.
Yeah. You
Look at her, look at her.
Oh, gossip.
She gonna tell the streets. Watch it, Marina.
Your condition?
The
Marina,
probing.
may I ask, how did it happen?
Cake.
Huh.
Hard to complain.
Our vicar in Somerset was given to hours-long sermons. After some time, the bundles came to include small notes.
All right now.
We passed tiny missives back and forth for months.
Ooh, that's cute.
I've never longed for church quite so much.
Oh, that's the wrong reason, daughter.
Where is Sir George now?
Spain. He went off to fight with Wellington.
Your condition then, it was What about bite?
Love.
They really don't know how sex works. Poor
Love,
babies.
Penelope.
That is so strange.
Yeah. They're introduced to sex on their wedding night. That is just traumatizing.
Right. That's a lot of information to learn.
Ooh.
At that. Oh, that's. That looks painful.
I don't care about a dish wench. I wish to be entertained.
Not a dish wench.
Bada bop boom pow.
One of the subscribers told me that the real queen was actually possibly mixed. Like, she's German descent, but rumored to have had like Portuguese genes in her. So that's why they're coming from this kind of thing.
I was wondering, because I was like, I mean, even for the cultural diversity, for the queen to be a person of color is a big deal.
Right.
Your family diamonds.
Well, it's the upgrade.
James, you got some family diamonds?
Would it pain you to wear some colour, Your Grace? The London season is already terribly monotonous as it is. Must your wardrobe do the same?
Those daughters look as all the rage.
Certainly not mine. Take my arm before you make us late.
If you guys notice, they always put her in bolder colors, even if they're jewel tone. She wears red.
Yeah. She does wear a lot of red.
I look at you.
Oh, she really is going to be his mother, I see. Oh.
These high-waisted pants.
Your mother would weep to know her dearest friend was a stranger to her son.
So they were best friends.
You look just like her. And a good thing, too.
His collar.
Ugh, it's taking me
Lady
out.
Danbury, my lord.
Doily.
Royalty is so interesting how an older person will have to
See, you've not learned any manners.
It's all about
Have you
rank.
learned to read? So, instead, I made myself frightening. I sharpened my wit, my wardrobe, and my eye, and I made myself the most terrifying creature in any room I entered.
She talked like Felicia Rashad, the most terrifying creature.
And if you don't get it together and drop these macho attitudes, you are never gonna have anybody bringing you anything, anywhere, any place, anytime, ever.
She has very sharp features, like facial features.
You can speak.
Yes, speak life.
I understood you well enough. And I will help you to overcome this stammer of yours.
Wow.
But in exchange, you must promise me that when you step into the light, you will be worthy of the attention you command.
Yes, mother.
That
yes.
was really good. I don't know if that was a monologue. Was it technically a monologue? I like that.
I mean, she was talking to him, but he wasn't talking to him.
Anthony's fist.
The dance, Miss Bridgerton.
I shall need someone else to seek me a glass of ratafia then. Lord Bridgerton, do me the honor.
Of course.
Well, I actually have some compassion for his character now. Because seeing where he's come from, it's a wonder that he's not like abusive like his father.
Absolutely. She gave you that shiner, didn't she?
Those scars. She busted you up.
It's just so interesting that she just looks so young in comparison to all of her sisters.
Why? Because I asked you to.
Only her sisters look as younger. Everyone else looks older.
Perhaps I... He attempted something last night I shan't dignify with words when your sister planted a facer. Deservedly so.
Oh, tell the truth.
My lord, you must know. Daphne would have surely told me if this were true.
If you weren't being such a bully, maybe she would have.
What does he know about Lord Farquaad?
No, he's talking about...
You will never speak to my sister again, Barbara.
We are to be married.
We are to be buried if
Oh,
someone is
he
looking in
believes
direction.
him. I'm talking about he says you don't know about his character.
Yeah, because he's referencing when he tried to like attack her. Like push up on her baby in the garden. Remember in the garden?
Brother.
You need not worry about Barbrook. Sister.
Okay.
He's talking
I
about.
thought he knew something else. Okay, okay.
Because he was there and defended her.
King for myself.
But are you capable of being hurt?
Well, you did not. For me, then.
How do y'all know there's something bad going on? They're over there whispering.
Right. Well, they saw Anthony kind of jump at Burbrook because he was like, "You're lucky. Be grateful that you're not being punched by another Bridgerton." But Burbrook said, "I've long coveted her beauty." Girl is 15, so how long? Like 6 years ago, she was 11.
So she stepped on the scene.
He's.
You guys will take the air tonight.
Run.
Right. Don't be rolling up on me.
You follow me, Burbrook. I thought this matter's settled.
It was settled. Until you had to go and spoil it. When I am buying a horse, I do not negotiate
Oh!
with the horse. Should you continue to follow? Why then have you not asked for her hand? If you are so fond of her and she's so smitten with you, why have you not already proposed? Unless you have already had her.
Ooh, don't you spread that rumor.
Oh, if you have, you must tell me. For if I had already known she was loose,
Not loose.
damaged, not intact, stop.
He gonna hurt you. Be quiet.
I shall not have you question the lady's unimpeachable honor again.
Yes.
He knows. He said yes.
Very well.
That's
That
right.
is all I had hoped to hear.
You do not deserve to breathe the same air as her. Now go home.
And you do. I've heard the stories of your father, Hastings. I know how badly he wanted a son, an heir. And I know how badly he tried to get one when it seemed your poor mother could not deliver. If anyone were to ever turn a blind eye to a man's temporary lack of judgment, it would be you. The apple should have fallen.
Yeah.
Pow.
Knock him out.
Can I buy a vowel? Can I buy a vowel?
Speak up.
What you got to say? Look, what you say? I can't hear you.
Of your visit?
Oh no.
I am receiving high marks in all of my studies, sir. I ride, and I fence, and I shoot.
Tell him.
Exceptionally well, I am told. I even...
Don't get scared. Don't get scared.
Oh,
don't get scared.
You got it. You got it.
You are my worst failure.
I wrote to you many times to let you know I'm not...
Stop hesitating.
Not dead.
Up.
Shh. You acting like he's dead.
Did you receive my letters?
Oh, so he hasn't been living in the same building. I've been thinking they've been living in like the same household, and he's like
in a
different floor.
He's exiled him.
Oh, so he's who knows where?
Like on some farm somewhere.
I didn't know that. I thought he was like in the West Wing. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Cause I'm like,
he basically got rid of him, and I feel
This
like
author has often thought
Lord
the
Farquaad
most
was saying.
curious of instruments, heeding.
I feel like the Duke of Hastings, his dad, like went and tried to have another son.
Let it be known, dear reader,
Because he said something
that if this
that
bizarre
alluded to that
behavior
to me,
portends
but
yet
we'll see.
another.
here comes our prince. Don't look thirsty. Don't get
You
up
are
so
late.
fast.
Right. Because no one cares anymore.
Uh-oh. Oh, Sergeant Beanbag's coming.
Bridgerton?
What have you done?
Uh-oh. What is that?
Ooh.
How much harder did he have to hit you for you to be discouraged? Like,
I'm telling you. On your expensive flowers.
a part of me doesn't root for Daphne because something about her
too.
seems very
Rose, can you leave us for a moment?
spoiled-ish.
Yeah, she's kind of getting on my nerves.
Yeah, like, it's weird that she's our protagonist because I don't root for her fully. I don't want her with Farquaad, but still. I feel like the Duke's word would outweigh Lord Burbrook's because he's a ranked official. So like if Burbrook tried to say, well,
right,
she was
but
alone,
it doesn't matter if he has not proposed to her, because Burbrook had Eloise.
See, she ain't as young as I think. Smoking.
Eloise Bridgerton.
Well then, chastise me.
Eloise didn't have a tough day.
Spare one for me.
Eloise is hilarious.
I love her.
She's like a 40-year-old preteen.
Yes. That's exactly what she is. So they're gonna end up together.
That's her brother.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
They all dress alike. It's kind of hard sometimes.
I'm like,
Jeez.
whoever was the sound engineer, I think it's called a Foley artist. These
Still on that dance
sound
floor with
effects
Miss
don't
Bridgerton.
match because his face should be beat.
Right. Because those sounds are hitting as hard as when he was hitting Barbara.
Yeah, and it's not matching for him to like just bounce back up.
Yeah.
The queen really lives like this. I cannot imagine.
These Pomeranians. Oh.
Oh.
I thought that's what was happening, but I wasn't sure. Oh no, Queen.
Queen.
Is the crown weigh that heavy?
Of the music?
With the drugs, I mean.
I find it quite beautiful. Go for tea, Mrs. Wilson.
I think she was trying to allude to, like, not only would the marriage be good for your daughter, but it'd be good for your whole family, so it behooves you
Nigel
to make sure
is my one and
the Duke marries your daughter.
Very special boy indeed. In fact, I often say, God did not bless me with another because perfection
My
had
God.
not been achieved.
My goodness.
It's the conclusion.
Mother, I prize accomplishment
She just called
over
it really
beauty. Can you believe it?
Well, what has he accomplished? Oh, she's like the female version of her son.
Oh. Yeah. You have no idea.
This is what I feel like Hastings
You
was just.
ate, but not one bite at tea, my dear. A young lady must be well fed if she is to bear children. Kippers on rye every morning worked wonders for me when I conceived my Nigel.
That's why he looked the way he looked, because he was eating kippers on rye.
What have you found?
What is going on?
Well, you could not think I would ask that woman for tea without
Come
a
on,
thought for
Mama.
you, could you? The help here is everything, as we all know.
She had heard a good deal, in fact. Lord Birdbrook has a boy by one of his maids that he refused to provide for. Sent the maid and child away to live off scraps.
Horrible man. Horrible enough for us to be rid of him, let us pray.
That's what Hastings was talking about, I feel like.
He will only deny it. And he will believe a group of women over a man's word.
Perhaps no one. But they will if Lady Whistledown does. So we shall do what women
Talk.
do.
That's right.
Lady Whistledown got the power, you hear me?
So Jenny and Meg.
I must tell.
The Women's Network. This exists, y'all. Women talk.
It has
And they're
come
all
to
connected.
This author's attention that the town
I'm not
is
saying he's
abuzz
lying.
with a most sordid tale.
Who, me?
Just like what? Ooh, women!
With Daphne officially out, I assure you I am more than capable.
Manning, back off.
Step aside.
This is
Proud
for Daphne.
boy.
Right. Be quiet.
Stand down, proud boys.
They symbolize passion. Perhaps your bride would
Sheesh.
like the same.
Mom is a savage, bro.
You're right. Good night.
She is a savage.
Nighty night. Perhaps your bride would like the same.
Weeks.
Not that women you go to visit in the brothel.
That soprano. I want to know who Marina's baby daddy is. It Hastings?
No, it's not Hastings. She has a raspy voice like Emma Stone.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, why is that?
Very deep.
You hear stories about... I hear them
Eloise is shaking
sometimes
up.
still in my...
It's the PTSD for me.
She died.
Eloise, that's how I like Eloise. Eloise see
She's
through
a straight
all this.
shooter, yeah.
Sometimes I feel like giving up. Is it me, or are they really close than everybody else?
And if you are not in agreement, then you should tell me now.
You said that like if he left, you'd be okay. Like,
Right.
they're literally
There's something
prepping each other
funny
to fall in love.
about my name.
Like,
No, no.
if we're to be in love, let's be in love. That's
It's
literally
almost
what's
like
happening.
a little like on the nose.
Mhm.
Like, look how close they are. Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's part of the ruse.
you're 12.
So does that not make her look bad to be entertaining multiple
Whatever
men?
is bothering you?
No, not in this particular context.
As long as he hasn't proposed, basically.
Oh!
Did that stutter start coming back out?
Oh, that's his dad.
Is he still alive?
I thought he was dead.
I'm surprised.
Oh, so
didn't
he
kill
came back
him.
to court because his father was dying, probably.
He swells with pride.
Oh no, I ain't your son.
You have grown into.
Yeah, he came back because his dad was dying.
Hastings. Shall continue. For I've only time to do it one thing.
Go kick rocks.
Any vow I will ever make in my life.
Somebody without your wig.
I will never marry.
Don't kill
I
him.
will
Don't kill
never
him.
sire an heir.
So he did it despite his father.
Speak.
Oop, dry mouth.
Wow. Ironic how it turned. One could not speak to the other. Did he just die?
I think so. That light went out of his eyes.
I know he's still breathing. He just can't speak. Wow.
Because he has like chronic cotton mouth. Like he was speaking before when he came in the room.
Wow.
That was good, guys.
All right. So I love that we finally got the Duke of Hastings backstory.
Yes.
Like, I needed to know what was motivating him, and they gave it all to us.
Makes more sense now.
His dad was a monster. Like,
terrible.
Abusive to his mother, obviously. You could just tell by the way he was yelling at her while she was pregnant, like, push faster.
No, in labor.
Delivering. Plus, he was abusive to his son. And it's so cool that Lady Danbury, like, stepped in and helped him overcome his speech impediment, as well as, like, gave him the wherewithal to be the man that he needed to be in order to like survive in that world.
Yeah. I think I really enjoyed seeing Eloise and Penelope's kind of relationship as far as like talking about what it means to have a baby. That was very interesting.
It was funny.
It was very funny, and Eloise was perplexed and grieved by this whole situation because I feel like unless they reveal another kind of story plot line, she wants to be educated and go to university and become successful in her own right. She doesn't want to dress up and go to pageants and be a debutante. She wants to be more than just arm candy for a man. So I'm definitely team Eloise and Penelope right now. Penelope's a little, she can be a little, she's not messy, but she's like
key.
So how did it happen?
She's a little bit of a gossip.
So where's your love now?
My question marks about Penelope are like...
But I feel like her intentions are pure. And I feel like, you know, in this time, girls they really didn't understand. And there was not proper education on sex. So, like, you married somebody and you found out how the birds and the bees happened when the birds met the bees. Yeah. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I said this to her during this episode. I don't love Daphne.
Me either.
And that's hard because you want to root for your protagonist, and I don't really root for her. I find her kind of selfish.
Absolutely. Spoiled.
Full of pride and full of ambition, which for a woman in this time isn't necessarily a bad thing because it's kind of like you've been oppressed so much by the men of your society that a little drive is, not a little, but drive is good. But it seems to be like her eyes are too big for her stomach. Like she's going to want more than she can have and eventually not get it and probably hurt multiple people, including herself in the process. So I'm interested to see if her character will become more unlikable over time or if they will bring her back to earth because I quickly decided I don't like her.
I mean, and I feel like we don't like her, or if you guys agree that her means are to her own end, like her passions, her ambition, her goals, her scheming, plotting, all of it is to her own benefit. Which to me, I think when you have a protagonist, you root for them because it's bigger than them. They want to save a nation. They want to save the community. They want to, be this hero for something other than themselves. And so I feel like when the buck just stops with her and it's just like, I want to find a husband. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that inherently, but I feel like, you root for somebody when they are after a goal that is bigger than themselves.
Yep. But those are our thoughts on Shock and Delight, which is episode 2 of season 1. Let us know your thoughts on the episode. What did you love? What did you hate? Who is your favorite character in this episode? Or what's your favorite new angle storyline that's developing?
Yeah.
And don't forget to like and comment and please subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
See you later.